What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Clouds Best Shinobi, and today we are back with another reaction. We're gonna be switching it up a little bit. I'm trying to, go back to the original content of not just reacting to TV shows and movies. Well, I haven't done movies yet, but TV shows, and going back to just reacting to the cool videos from YouTube. Things such as trailers, cool skits, and just stuff. I want to branch out my content, and I don't want to just stick to TV shows. So also these videos, they don't really require much editing, if any editing at all. I can just sync the cam with the video and upload it. It's quick, easy content to help sustain my channel when I'm not in the mood to actually be editing and filming actual reactions, which, by the way, haven't been in the mood with. I don't know why, but I've been like stupid tired when it comes to the whole TV show reacting thing. And I think it's because I'm new to this. If I'm being completely honest, I think that's the reason, because I've never in my life had tried to dedicate myself to something actually, except for something like school and stuff like that. And even then I was on and off with it. So this is a challenge in my life to see if I can actually stick with something, because I'm always on and off with the things I do in life. So I'm really trying to stick with it, and I feel like me putting these other kind of reactions in there is going to help me sustain the whole YouTube side of things. So with that being said, we're gonna be reacting to the Flash official trailer. I'm very excited for the trailer, if I'm being honest. I know the actor isn't loved by people, but I'm the type to separate the art from the artist and stuff like that. So a lot of people might complain and be like, well, if you do this, you support this, you support that, and it's a bunch of bull honky. They just want a reason to be mad at people, and so they can stay relevant. But at the end of the day, cancel culture isn't real. But that's all another topic. Let's get into reaction, bro.
Tell me something. You can go anywhere.
That suit kind of weird.
Another timeline. Another universe.
It's not ugly, but.
So why do you want to stay and fight to save this one?
Still clean. That's for sure.
Because this is the world where my mom lives. I'm not gonna lose her again. Time has a pattern that it can't help reliving. Different people, different worlds.
The suit has grown on me so far. Not gonna lie. First glance, it was kind of
My face. So my face.
If you were to go into the past, you have no idea what the consequences can be.
Bruce, I could fix things.
You could also destroy everything.
This can't be happening.
So is this a Bruce from a different universe? Is that what I'm getting at?
We broke the universe.
Saw it. We've been waiting for you.
I created a world with no metahumans. And now there's no one to defend us.
Want some help?
Oh. You are?
Yeah. I'm Batman.
Oh shoot! Isn't that like one of the OG Batmans? I completely forgot his name, but I've seen him in tons of movies.
If I can't undo
That's actually
what I
so
did,
fire. And his suit is fire too. It's like the OG comic
if
book
I
suit.
can't get back, there might not be a
That was
future.
clean. Supergirl.
What's the play? Batman, what do we do?
We try not to die.
Who the hell is that? Is that Supergirl? Okay, it is.
It's not Clark.
My name is Kara.
I'm
Well, we're Barry.
I've been heavily watching Supergirl lately. Not gonna lie.
Barry, what are you doing?
Our kids are gonna want to see this.
Our kids are gonna want to see this. That is crazy. Men just assumed they were getting married. Okay. First of all, wow. This is giving me heavy Arrowverse vibes. Why? Simply because it's the Flash, Superman. Batman wasn't in the Arrowverse, but you know, seeing Flash and the whole timeline thing and all that is giving me Arrowverse vibes, which I love. I completely wish the Arrowverse had the budget that this movie is gonna have. Even then, some of the effects looked a little, you know, like this whole slow motion thing and stuff like that. And you know, I think that superhero movies are stopping the whole realistic approach and just kind of going with the whole, you know, it's fake but it's live action, so we just put as much money as we can behind the effects and leave it at that, instead of just throwing money in behind trying to make every single scene look absolutely realistic. I think that's really what superhero movies are going for now. And you know, it's something I'm gonna have to get used to, because when you watch something that's live action, you kind of want it to be live action. Like when you watch something like Avatar, you know, you want to be immersed enough to understand that you're actually in the movie, which if you watch Avatar 2, even Avatar 1, you know exactly what I'm talking about and you feel immersed. And it's like with superhero movies, you don't get that effect, you know. And as much money as they make, for some reason they still don't put that much time and effort into making them look, you know, realistic and bring you into the universe, if that makes sense. As for everything else, like I said, I'm happy that they brought the OG Batman back. I don't know, Michael Keaton, I think that's his name right there at the top. Yeah, Michael Keaton was one of the original Batman, if I'm not mistaken, and his suit is comic book accurate from what I've seen. I don't read comics, but if you've ever seen like an OG Batman comic book, you know it's the gray with the blue and the yellow symbol and stuff like that. So from my eyes, it's very comic book accurate. I'm not gonna sit and act like I know anything. And now I'm looking at this picture right here on the screen of the Flash suit, and this definitely seems like the one that the one at the beginning is modeled after. Oh yeah, definitely 100%. I said I didn't like the suit. I also said it grew on me, and I'm thinking it's because of Ezra Miller. If I'm being honest, bro, his face, it doesn't do it for me. Like, I know a lot of people don't like him as an actor because of the things he does on the outside, but he has one of those faces as an actor that is like, when you see it, well, for me at least, it's like when you see it, you're kind of like, you know, he's a Ryan Reynolds for me. Like, bro, I cannot stand Ryan Reynolds' face. Some people find him funny. I don't find him that funny, honestly. And his face, whenever I see him in movies, it kind of deters me away from watching the movie. Same thing with The Rock, if I'm being honest. I don't know. There's just certain people and actors and actresses that have certain faces that just kind of make me want to step away. But considering that this is the first Flash movie, and I'm like a big fan of the Flash, I've seen the CW Arrowverse show of the Flash like 3 times through. I haven't finished it, obviously, because the show's not even finished, and obviously it gets boring after like season 6 anyway, so you know, I barely make it past season 6. That's the point. Anyway, I'm very interested into the Flash as a whole, as a superhero. A lot of people think he's boring, but I think he's one of the coolest superheroes ever. Especially after watching the Arrowverse Flash, you get to see so much things about how like his powers, and you get to dig deeper into his story and life. And a lot of people just think he's just speedster and he runs fast and that's it. That is not the case with Flash. Flash has so many other things he's capable of doing, and it like, you know, it makes him a cool superhero, bro. But yeah, if I'm being honest, I'm excited for the movie. I'll rate this trailer, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. It wasn't like nothing too crazy about it. I like all the people in it. I like that Kara's in it. I like that Michael Keaton is in it. I like that it's actually a Flash movie now. But as for my interest in watching the movie, if it wasn't a Flash movie, it'll probably be a 0. I probably wouldn't want to watch it at all. The fact that it's a Flash movie is literally carrying the reason I want to watch it, which is why it's just a 6. So I really hope this movie does good. I really hope it is good simply because I'm going to want to watch more Flash movies. And if it does bad, they're probably not going to release another Flash movie for quite a minute, bro. Oh, one thing I want to say during the trailer, just how like Ezra Miller came into Grant Austin's Flash universe. It will be very, very cool to one day see Grant Austin come inside Ezra Miller's universe, bro. If Grant Austin, I think that's his name, Grant Gustin, something like that, gets to be on the big screen, the actual big screen as the Flash, bro, in like a team up movie, bro, like a Spider-Man, what was that movie called? You know what Spider-Man movie I'm talking about, all of Spider-Man. If that happens, but like with Grant Gustin, or I'm just calling him Grant, with Grant, bro, I'm gonna be hyped, bro. That's a movie I'm going to rate a 10 out of 10, and I'm gonna watch simply because of Grant, bro. And it's like, I'm ranting. So like, if y'all want to leave, thank you guys for watching this very much class by Shinobi, and I'm out. Peace. But for those that are staying for this little rant, the thing about the Grant Gustin and Ezra Miller collab that they did with the Arrowverse, it confirms that it's possible for them to cross over. Like, I don't think it was just like a little, oh, let's just do this for fun, this, that, and the third. I think it was a possible hint at somehow those two verses possibly crossing over. Who knows? We might get a Green Arrow movie. They might do actual movies for these shows. Like, they might not be like, you know how like anime, they have the show and then they have the movie, you know, and it's like done with a bigger budget and stuff like that. I would not be surprised if they go in that direction with some of the shows. Obviously not all of them, but some of them, you know. And that would be pretty fire to see. And it doesn't have to involve them inside of Ezra Miller's universe and stuff like that. It can, or the Snyderverse, I guess. It can still be their own separate universes, just done with a bigger budget. You feel me? And I really hope that's the case, because those shows deserve a lot more love. They're done very well, especially at the beginning. I ain't gonna lie, they low-key be falling off after like the first 3 seasons. Them CW superhero shows last like 3 seasons max, 3 to 4 max, and then they start to fall off, right? Ooh, voice crack, right? I know y'all feel me on that. I can't be the only one that be thinking that. And they always go to like 8 seasons, if I'm not mistaken. So they be lasting a very long time. That's number one. Let me end this reaction, bro. It's been your boy Class Bitch Shinobi, and I'm out. Peace.